Hello and welcome to this week's coronavirus-free edition of 2020 simulations in NASCAR Racing 2003 season. This is the only racing that I've really been getting to see lately because I don't have any NASCAR to watch. So hopefully you guys can get the same effect. We're at Michigan. There's the 50-lap race, 15-lap stages, and the fuel window is almost the exact length of the race, so we could see that come into play. Joey Logano on pole leads them down. Clint Bowyer pushing him. Clint Bowyer's been very good at Michigan lately, and I think we can fully expect to see him up front. Not a surprise there. Logano will get the edge on Kyle Busch down in the turn one. Kyle Busch with help from the teammate behind him, but not able to hang out right there. As they come onto the backstretch, Clint Bowyer settles in second, and the racing continues further back. Logano not dropping down to block Bowyer because he doesn't really need to. He knows that Clean Air is going to win and Bowyer has to lift. He can't get through there. And the racing really spices up. You see 3 wide further back, and here comes Martin Truex Jr. looking for second on Kyle Busch. Top 5 held out by Eric Almirola and Matt Benedetto there too. Matt Benedetto having a good few weeks. Another guy... 2 guys actually having a good few weeks. Corey LaJoie and Ty Dillon. They're running inside of the top 20, and they haven't even finished in the top 20 once this season, but they've been close the last few weeks, improving a little bit. Chase Elliott, he's the fastest car on the racetrack early in this race. He's 12th in the standings, really needing a win, but more stable than other drivers. So a little better there, but then 52 car goes up in smoke on the backstretch, and that brings out a yellow. And pit stops and strategy. 4 cars stay out, led by Alex Bowman. Joey Logano wins the race off pit road, and that sets up a 2-lap run to the finish, and also Brad Keselowski making just an unforced error there under caution. Bowman brings them down for the stage. Right here, there's 2 to go as he crosses the line. Kevin Harvick right behind him, and they'll file off into one. Bowman's hoping Clean Air is going to help him get the stage win. Starting 5th is a 4 tires car, and everyone after that has 4 tires. Joey Logano is in 5th there. 3 of the Hendrick cars stayed out here trying the strategy, but Bowman would be the one that stayed up front. You see Logano further back, bottom of 3 wide, really racing to get up there and try and win the stage on new tires. But Bowman and Harvick stay out front, and Bowman would hold off Kevin Harvick, who makes a final run but gets a little tight and has to lift. He would bring it off 4 with about a car length gap, and he would win the stage. His first stage win of the season, I believe. Bringing us back to yellow. So that would bring on pit stops for a few drivers. William Byron and Jimmy Johnson would pit, and Matt Benedetto would be forced to pit after an engine failure. He's been having a good few weeks, but this one will not go down the same way. Alex Bowman will assume the lead. Not assume the lead, he will keep the lead over Kevin Harvick, because neither of them came down pit road, but now Joey Logano is 3rd on fresh tires. But there is 1 heat cycle on those tires, so we could see a little difference here. Bowman brings them down to the start of stage 2. That car really wasn't that fast. He was running 15th or 16th, same for Harvick, but as soon as they got up front in Clean Air, they seemed to be able to hold their own. 4-car breakaway here, and Kevin Harvick already looking low, but nothing to really do there. It would continue to look much like that. Bowman, Harvick, Logano pulling away, Chase Elliott edging his way into 4th place. Elliott finally getting back up to the front after pit strategy threw him around, and Harvick would pass for the lead on the 88 car going into 1, and Logano would follow suit, coming right through behind him. Chase Elliott, his teammate, would go by the 88, again going into 1. It's really hard to pass in turn 3, it seems like. No one really getting moves done on that end of the racetrack today. And Elliott would settle into 3rd, still running great lap times compared to the 4 and the 22. The 4 is really holding up the 22. If anything, he takes the stage 2 win, but it's more of an issue of he can't be passed, not that he's faster. And then Denny Hamlin, we saw last week, so many engine failures for JGR, and he is going to have another DNF. Kevin Harvick will bring us down after the restart here for stage 3. Now the fastest 3 cars, well, the 2 fastest cars and the 1 car that has clean air are all up here together in the top 3. So these last laps are going to play out that way. Elliott has a bad restart and he falls back into the clutches of Alex Bowman, but Bowman can't do anything because Kurt Busch, who's damaged the rear end of that car in an earlier wreck with Brad Keselowski, is still up front. Now, Chase Elliott is looking under Joey Logano. He's faster than the 22 car, but he just can't get anything done. Still unable to overcome dirty air. And then Eric Jones up to 4th, shuffles Alex Bowman, who would fall outside of the top 10 as a result, but still a good result. Great stage points for the 88 car. Kevin Harvick leads still, and there's just nothing that can be done to stop him. Joey Logano is going to make one last ditch effort, but nothing really can be done. Harvick comes off of turn 4 at Michigan, a track he's already proved to be very good at, and he's just going to pad the stats more. Kevin Harvick is your winner at Michigan. And that is just on the back of not necessarily a dominating performance, but just it was won on the pit box by Rodney Childers, which isn't a shock at all. Chase Elliott comes home 3rd. It's a good day for him. And we'll move on to the points where Denny Hamlin sits on top of the board still. Kevin Harvick moving up with 6 more bonus points. Down in the safe but not locked in section, we have Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Newman. No new names there, but Elliott pads his margin a little. And at the cut line, it's back to the usual Blaney versus Bowman battle that's been going on most of the year. They're 8 points apart right now. Matt DiBenedetto falls out of the picture. He's 70 points out and 21st, not seen here. But, yeah, that'll be it for this week. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed, like, subscribe. See you all next Tuesday, and hopefully some streams throughout the rest of the week. Thank you.